Right now, you're moving at over 1,000 miles an hour. You don't feel it. You never have. Earth spins that fast every single day, and your body has simply never known anything else. So here's the question that should genuinely unsettle you. What happens if that stops? Not slows down. Stops. For exactly 1 second. You'd assume nothing much. 1 second is nothing, right? Here's what nobody tells you. That 1 second would be the most violent moment in human history, and you wouldn't even see it coming. Everything on Earth's surface, you, your car, the ocean, the atmosphere itself, is moving at that same rotational speed, over 1,000 miles an hour at the equator. Physics has a rule about that. Objects in motion stay in motion, unless something stops them. If the ground beneath you suddenly stopped, and you didn't, you wouldn't just stumble. You'd be launched sideways at highway speeds, along with literally everything else that isn't bolted to the planet's core. But here's the part that gets worse. The atmosphere doesn't stop with the ground. Air keeps moving at that same insane velocity for a moment longer, which means the instant the surface halts, you'd get winds faster than any hurricane ever recorded. Scientists estimate somewhere near 1,000 miles an hour, scouring across the entire surface simultaneously. Buildings wouldn't just lose their roofs, they'd be erased. And then there's the ocean. All that water, also moving at rotational speed, would essentially keep going in one gigantic wave, according to physicists
who've modeled this exact hypothetical. Entire coastlines wouldn't flood. They'd cease to exist. Let's talk about why this 1 second wouldn't fix itself either. Earth's molten core, the thing generating our magnetic field, is only loosely coupled to the crust. A stop that violent wouldn't stop the core the same way, meaning you'd potentially disrupt the very magnetic shield protecting us from solar radiation. So even if you somehow survived the wind, the waves, and the sudden stop, the sky itself would start working against you. Here's the reframe that should actually mess with you a little. We talk about 1 second, like it's a small unit of time, but rotational energy doesn't care about your definitions. The energy required to stop a 6 sextillion kilogram planet, even for a heartbeat, is so enormous that 1 second and instant planetary catastrophe become functionally the same sentence. And the wildest part? This isn't actually physically possible under any known force in our solar system. Nothing has the power to stop Earth's spin, not even briefly, which means this hypothetical exists purely to reveal something you never think about: the sheer
silent violence of the motion you're standing on right now. Motion so smooth and so constant that your entire nervous system has learned to ignore it completely. So the next time you feel like nothing's happening, remember, you're currently surviving a catastrophe that simply hasn't started. Earth just never lets it. You're not standing still. You never were.